Jamal, can you describe the feeling of making NBA history, coming back for the second time, and what it was like when you started to sense that you guys were in control of this game?
We sensed it early. And we dropped game 3. We just came with the right energy. We knew, we had them against the wall, and they weren't shooting well. And we just knew we got the looks we wanted in the first half that didn't drop, and we just made them in the second. We just continued to play through it like we always have this series and in this playoffs, and it paid off. So it's fun to silence everybody that's talking about us, talking negative about us, and we're just gonna keep moving on from here.
All right, next we'll go to Kendra Andrews. Kendra, go ahead.
Hey Jamal, in you and Nikola's post-game interview with Rachel out on the court, Nikola was saying how he's going to remember this team and that this is a special group. Even before, coming to the bubble and what you guys have accomplished in these 2 playoff series so far, what just makes this group so special? What will you remember most about all these players you've been playing with for now about 4 years?
We built it from the ground up. Somebody asked me today who's the second highest draft pick on our team. I had to think about it, and it was Noah, I think. It was Noah, then Mike. We built this team from the ground up, and we've been through the trenches, and it's, the hard work's paying off. That's all I can say. Everybody counts us out, and it's just fun to silence everybody. We love it, and that's what makes it so special. When we play with no pressure, and we go out there and just play free and trust each other, and it shows in our play, and it shows in our energy, and how we talk, and how we celebrate, and what we're down, how we react, and how we take action. And this was just another series where we got that done.
All right, next we'll go to TJ McBride. TJ, go ahead.
Hey Jamal, congrats on a huge win. I was curious if there was any kind of evolution throughout this playoff period for you and your team, that maybe you guys grew in any particular way, or if this is exactly who you guys have been, and you're just showing everybody exactly who you guys are.
We've been showing it. We've been showing it. I don't know how else to say it. We've been showing it. And you got Shaq, you got Charles, you got, I think Zach Lowe's his name, I don't even know. Stephen A, all y'all better start giving this team some damn respect, because we put in the work, and we got a resilient team, and we shouldn't have been down 3-1, but to come back from 3-1 against the Clippers, it was a big achievement. So it's fun just to change that narrative. Y'all can finally start changing the narrative and looking at us in a better light.
All right, next we'll go to Dave McMenamin. Dave, go ahead.
Hey Jamal, congrats on the win. The Clippers were the Vegas favorites coming into the year.
That's cool.
The reigning Finals MVP, a championship head coach. How did you guys view them as an opponent? And obviously you were able to overcome a 3-1 deficit. So what gave you guys the belief to have success against that team in particular?
A lot of people talk about us, but we just improved our argument. That's all I gotta say. That's how we feel.
All right, next we'll go to Mark Kisla. Mark, go ahead.
Hey Jamal, Joker, what do you love most about him? And is he kind of like your big brother or your big basketball brother, or is that going too far, man? Tell me.
No, we're hand in hand. Maybe it's because we both play overseas or something like that. I don't know, but the way we play off each other and find everybody, I think it's amazing. He's just so dominant in the post, and one-on-one he's going to score. If you double, he's going to pass, and he's incredible. He plays with such a joy, free-flowing game, without any pressure. Even if he does something dumb or has 20 turnovers, he still plays free and plays within himself. So it's fun to see him go out there and I wouldn't say take the game lightly, but look at it in a light where he knows what he put into this game and where he's gotten them, and he just tries to go out there and show it with how he plays and how he reacts with us. And he's been amazing. He's been incredible, and you just saw another performance from him tonight.
All right, next we'll go to Katie Wengie. Katie, go ahead.
Hey Mal, Coach talked about the evolution of this group. Went back to the game 82 in Minnesota that you guys missed the playoffs with. Last year, you're in this same spot, you don't win that game at home, and now you make it over that hump. When you think about that, what has that evolution been like for you, and how did this team grow to a point where you guys are now in the Western Conference finals?
We know what we got, and when we're all clicking, when we're making shots like that and playing defense together, we're a top 4 team, top 3 team in the league, and we're trying to prove to be the number 1. And we got to go into the Lakers and fight that series. But we've been doing this. I don't know how many times we got to prove it over. We've been doing this, and we have the talent to do it. And we're only going to get better. MPJ's not even starting yet. Will's not even here. So, like I said, we got a squad, and we just believe in each other, and we know we can go out there and win it.
All right, next we'll go to Jeff Zilgett. Jeff, go ahead.
No, I think we saw in Game 3. I think when we dropped that game, it was self-inflicted. I think they realized how good we were. When you play somebody over and over and over again, you start to figure them out and start to figure out what works and how they play. And we just know we're younger and we got a lot of legs and we got a lot of energy and we brought it. And they didn't match that, but they got who they got. They got a talented squad and they got Doc too, and they got assistant coach who are about to be head coaches. So we know what they have. I think we just outworked them a little bit with their young legs and brought a little more energy than they did.
All right, next we'll go to Nick Kosmider. Nick, go ahead.
Yeah, Jamal, it's the nature of the league that sometimes you get to the league and grow 4, 5, 6 years with the same coach. How much is the relationship you guys have built with Michael Malone and the growth you've had together? How much does that all play a part into this, or how big of a part?
Huge part. It's a lot of it is about trust. Sometimes coach will call plays. Let's do this, let's do that. Now he's asking me, what do you want to do? Now he's asking Joker, what do you see? What you guys want to exploit? So, the back and forth dialogue is big to us when we get to talk it out and go back and forth a little bit, and that's earned. And coach has given us a lot of more trust to run the offense, and as long as we play defense, we can do whatever we want on offense. As long as we move the ball and get good shots and play for each other, that's all he wants. And he's defensively, he's great. Not just him, but Coach West too, coming up with all these schemes and how we play stuff and how we handle Kawhi, Paul George, and the rest of the guys. So it's all about trust, and we've just been growing, like you said. My 4th year here, and we got a lot more to gain.
All right, we have time for one more question here, and we'll end with Harrison Wind. Harrison, go ahead.
Hey Jamal, I know we've talked a lot about physicality this series, and way back in February, you guys lost these guys by a bunch, and I know Met after the game and said what needed to change. What do you remember about that post-game meeting back in February, and what do you have to say about just the second half effort and how you guys just imposed your will in the 4th tonight?
We could also say we lost to Cleveland, we lost to Atlanta, and we beat the good team. So the regular season, playoffs is where playoffs are the playoffs. This is where it matters, and we brought the physicality, and we made the adjustments we need to make. The regular season, anything can happen in the regular season. So I don't really know how to answer that one.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.